What is up, and welcome to a special edition. This is the election edition of Sonic Roadkill. We'll get to that in a moment. If you're having a little bit of difficulty hearing me, it is because I have two fans going, as well as the slush puppy machine, which I am going to turn off now. Okay, well, that's chill. And that's nice. I'm absolutely going to chalk it up to user error. However, I'm going to have to go ahead and say did not successfully make slush puppies this time. It could be because I went off label and made my own recipe, which full disclosure, has some alcohol in it. It could be because I didn't chill the canister. Again, if there is no way to remove that metal part and just chill that, there's no way I'm putting this whole thing ever in my freezer. So even though they imply that that is recommended, if that's actually required, especially when you would most want to use it when it is going to be a higher temperature, that might be a deal breaker. Like that might be, I mean, yeah, if I can only use it, like, anyway, like I said, for now, we're chalking it up to user error, but I reserve the right in future reviews to be like, no, this thing doesn't work. Also, you know, I just figured out the ice ratios, yeah, there's a lot to figure out, but I don't know, it's a nice chilled beverage, and on a, yeah, the motor works, it churns, it seems strong. Whereas they implied that metal piece should be forming a layer of ice, instead all it's had is condensation on it the whole time. So, I mean, I don't think it ever got cold enough. I will figure that out. But for now, moving on, this is, like I said, this is an election, okay. Cancel. Give me 1 second. This isn't even live. This is just, I don't feel like restarting. I'll put it in the I know I will. Taking the time to do things right. Let me amend one other thing. First of all, remove that. Second of all, so where am I? Actually, remove that to the corner. Second of all, should actually be. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay. Right now. Yeah, let's preview that shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that again anyway. All right, I forgot the theme song, which is of course the theme song. The theme song is "Gonna Fly Now" by Bill Cosby, off of the Rocky soundtrack. That also sounds like it's at the wrong speed. Okay. Ugh. Third time's the charm. And I'll just run it again just because, I don't know, I took the time to make it. The only time I'm ever going to go, actually. What's up if you're just tuning in? This is an election special. I am enjoying something from my Slush Puppy machine, but not quite Slush Puppies yet. That's fine. It's a cool, refreshing beverage on an evening. I already have lipstick on my teeth, so you know it's a good night. This is how election episodes go. So typically, I will really basically just read through this and vote. And I will explain my thought processes as I vote. I consider myself a semi-informed voter, so I mean I know my issues. I don't know every candidate. It is July 31st, 2022, Sunday. Nichelle Nichols died, actress, famous Star Trek actress. My mother, who herself was a black celebrity in the 60s, sometimes got confused for Nichelle Nichols. Nonetheless, had no issue with her, liked her as an actress, liked Star Trek. But that is not necessarily true of every other black female celebrity of the 60s. Much like, well, how black women are pitted against each other in the media to this day. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, I don't know. In any event, Nichelle Nichols, though she didn't like getting mistaken for her. I mean, hey, I love you, you were so great on Star Trek. Oh, not actually me, though you may, anyway. Harper's Magazine, Life Magazine, anyway. That AT&T commercial, Bill Blass, Halston. Anyway. But yeah, I try to make this as lively and entertaining as I can. Before we get into the voting, but that is the important thing I need to do. Yeah, like I said, it's the 31st. The 2nd, August 2nd, is when the ballots are due. Technically, they can be postmarked by, but you really, if you haven't gotten your ballot, I mean, I guess you can technically put it in the mail tomorrow, but if you want your, I would recommend putting it in a Dropbox at this point, but that's just me being cautious. My Dropbox is up by the community center and the library, which has been closed for a number of days, as I've been talking about, should be open. I want to give them a call and tell them, please, as your website promises, don't cancel on my whole, even though I'm not going to be back immediately, but I am. Yeah, you've been closed for 5 days. I hope they don't. Yeah, if I'm there on Tuesday at the same time that I vote, which would be most convenient for me. This is See You in the Future by Water Parks. Currently on tour. I know they have one single out. I hope they put more material out soon. I hope they put. And I hope they put it out on vinyl. But they put everything else out on vinyl, so why wouldn't they? But I always worry with younger bands and younger fans if records haven't been selling for them or whatever, or if it's the streaming strategy and what have you. I don't know. Will Gail ever put ABDCFU on it? Maybe as a 7-inch, like a single. But I mean, even Lil Nas X, even now, like still only like barely has anything on vinyl. But then other people are telling me their teenagers are getting record players and getting into. I don't know. I guess it depends on which. Whatever. Today is also allegedly George Jetson's birthday. Is that right? Specifically July 31st, 2022. The TV show itself, or like I guess canonically it's vague, but something Me TV bio or profile. I don't know. You tell me. Is it George Jetson's birthday? Jane, get me off this crazy thing, indeed. To sit behind a rocking chair. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say about that. Because you like to tempt fate. Because you're not afraid of things. Because you know there's a chance you could get run over, but mostly you don't. And yeah, and then on the occasions you do. I mean, same thing with like having to stand directly under me, even though you know you get tripped over and stepped on. But still, you don't change things up. You just take that risk, huh? Till I crack my son's eye. And we fall down the stairs together. I love you, little buddy man. Yeah, like I said, Waterpark's currently on tour, though not anywhere near the Northwest. California is as close as it gets. This is I'm Not Your Stepping Stone by the Monkees. Couple things here. Yeah, no, getting to the voting. What else? Yeah, what else is really important in the world? So, yeah, I think the death toll in Kentucky is now in Virginia or West Virginia. I'm sorry, I'm not. Is up to 15 now, or if not higher, and that's tragic. Las Vegas, Nevada is experiencing thunderstorms and flooding. Las Vegas, New Mexico, as previously reported, has been experiencing unprecedented forest fires. Well, it's not unprecedented like it never happens in New Mexico. It happens every year, just like it happens in Washington, it happens in California. It's like Colorado forest fire season, and they've never been this bad. Apparently, they have less than 50 days of clean water left for the town, for the region, so that's scary. Specifically in voting laws, Kansas is the first state to put on the ballot an abortion initiative, which you got that on quickly, or you had that planned, or whatever. But whatever. That's literally, this is really the first time. This is the first of one of 6 states, I believe, that's literally just going to put it to voters. We'll see how that goes. I'm assuming Kansas either whoever put forward this initiative has studied the demographics, knows who the voters are, and or who the non-disenfranchised voters are. In Arizona, this is kind of goofy. The rumor, this isn't news. The rumor is that a request, not a requirement, You may use any pen you want to vote at any time, including in person. However, if you vote in person, they are asking and offering felt tip pens because they dry quickly. I always forget that has that like a tail out. Because of the way the machine reads them. Ballots that are mailed in, they wait at least 24 hours before they read them so that the ink can dry. Again, so people are going to precincts and bringing their own pens, but all this is I mean, first of all, this is just like a basic of like misunderstanding of how like just technologies works, and just the lowest threshold of media literacy of like what the pen that you use. And but still, okay, let's just say these are nefarious special pens. What, you're still going to market for the candidate you want. If it's the machine, then it's the machine. This pen doesn't change anything about the machine. But I don't know what. I don't know. Actually, I should read the article and see what is the actual conspiracy theory. In any event, so people are going, just like here in Washington, they were setting up signs and saying they were going to show up and take pictures of voters and all that. Better not do that shit. Well, oh yeah, no. As I say, then the part about me being like, you better not do that is, I've been known to do it, and I've been very clear. Like, I keep a distance and perimeter. I let the volunteers know what I'm doing, which is specifically an ongoing documentary project around last-minute voters. What makes you, A, come out and vote? These are the two questions I always ask. What makes you, A, come out and vote? B, why now? And there are lots of reasons. I am a last-minute voter. I admit it freely. It's to get that sticker. I want to get. I was going to show it, but I don't feel like getting up. I have to show it at some point in this episode, the I voted sticker. But yeah, I do it to get the sticker. I do it to thank the people. To thank the people who are the volunteers. And because of this ongoing documentary project. I want to be very clear, because I think both because there are laws about voter intimidation, and I don't want. So I'm going to come. I'm voting. Thank you. I will get my sticker. Thank you. Other than that, I'm going to keep my distance. Yeah, and then I keep my distance so that I can. I was kind of rehearsing like what I'm going to say to the election people when I But yeah, I never ask any questions about who you're voting for or what. That's not particularly my interest. Unless it somehow ties into, I mean, unless, Okay, well, we were just talking about New Mexico. I'm going to play Point Me in the Direction of Albuquerque, and then this is the Partridge Family, and then we're going to get started. So now I kind of... So I didn't have this fully planned through, but... No, this feels like the end of the record when it should be the beginning. Oh no, it's just the breakdown. I'm tempted to turn it on again and just see. It has 15 minutes, which I've let the motor cool. I did run it for the maximum. I'm gonna let it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave well enough alone. We're gonna try it another time when it's not this friggin' hot. And again, with all this going on in all parts of the country and world, I'm not complaining about the weather here, but okay. Alright, this is, Ginger Norris and the Non-Start Party Gang. I will show the album cover in a moment. Off of Petticoat and Bubblegum, this is... Okay, first of all, no. Let's just start with the quote-unquote Elvis medley, Jailhouse Rock, Tutti Frutti. Maybe he did a version of it, probably, but Little Richard is pretty reliably associated with Tutti Frutti, but whatever. Again. Oh, Gunter Norris. No. Sounds like a scratch. Got my envelope, I've got my instructions. 17-year-olds can vote in a primary election. Holy shit, that's already like some... Oh, if you turn 18 by November 8th, you're eligible to vote in the primary. Your ballot will only feature the races you're eligible to vote on. Wow. That's good to know. This is one of the few shows that is not... I typically don't put an age restriction on it, though. Content warning. I tend to swear. I don't use any particular filter separate from how I normally do an episode. The music I feature may include swearing and or adult and mature content and themes. Alcohol consumption. Smoking. Yeah, no. I probably should put it in vote content. Oh, and never mind. I guess I do because you have to be over 18 to vote anyway. Oh, except for that one previous tidbit I just mentioned, but I didn't even know that. So yeah, I guess I do put it in. Whatever. Hi, I have my actual ballot in my actual hand. Voter, please remove this stub. Oh, I should create a collage of these. I should like save those. Okay, I will start saving those now. Okay, right off the bat, Patty Murray, simple. I'm sorry, like I don't give a shit. I'm not voting for anyone for. Oh my God, Tiffany Smiley. That is the Lauren Culp of this race, and I don't know who. I mean, let me see. Oh yeah, no, this is the Beatles medley. Okay, but for the record, because otherwise it gets boring if it's just like, oh yeah, I'm voting for them, and then I go, okay. Henry Clay Dennison prefers Socialist Workers' Party. Mohammed Hassan Syed prefers Democratic Party. John Gunther prefers Republican Party. Timothy Smiley prefers, says Republican Party, but let's just say America First. He's going to be Republicans. Why did you and why do you not force them to become their own party? You forced the Tea Party to be their own. I mean, even though we all know that they're Republicans and they're still tied right up in with all of you, and you never got rid of them completely, wink, wink. Just for branding purposes, why don't you force the America First folks? Whatever. Dan Sandoan prefers states no party preference, which you can do. Dr. Pano Churchill, Democratic Party. Dave Salbilio prefers FK, Republican Party. Says that she takes him by the hand. Bruh. Yeah, definitely skipping a little bit. Sorry, I'm only halfway through the list. They're coming for you, Patty Murray. But apparently she's, based on her campaign spending, she's only worried about Tiffany Smiley, as kind of am I. Sam Kuzmir prefers Democratic Party. Bill Hurt prefers Republican Party. John Butler prefers Independent Party. Brian Solskin. Oh, this is a twist medley. Peppermint twist, followed by Let's Twist Again. I'm going to let it go through. Okay, I can show off my awesome shirt. I think Resistance by Design, if you like it, it's... And you may not. You probably have feelings about some of these politicians, but not others. But I mean, I think overall... Sorry, it's the air conditioner. I mean, you could argue all day who's on the shirt and who's not on the shirt and who needs to be on the shirt, and whatnot. But yeah, no, this is an older shirt, and yeah. Sorry, have I finished that list yet? No. Brian D. Soilspin, Brian Soilspin, Martin D. Nash, Brian Soilspin prefers Democratic Party, Martin D. Nash, States No Party Preference, Patty Murray prefers Democratic Party, Thor Amundsen prefers Independent Party, Charlie Chuck Jackson prefers Independent Party, Naz Paul prefers Independent Party, Raven Pierre prefers Democratic Party, Leon Lawson prefers Trump Republican Party. See, that can be a thing. Self-identify, thanks. Not that I was, not that, I am voting for Patty Murray. Alright, I think I'm voting for Adam Snow. Am I voting for C-Chan? Oh, C-Chan actually, it turns out, Republican Party. But again, it's definitely Gallardo. Oh, and I didn't realize I thought she was running for the 37th district. Again, minus points for you or anyone on your campaign who put a sign on my property without asking me. That's never okay to me. Sorry, this music's gonna put me to sleep. This is not Let's Twist Again. Oh, this is the Burt Pamphlet. This is Spanish Eyes. Okay. No. This is Alma Coogan. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. Bell Bottom Blues. That's one side one.
I got the bell bottom blues, all because the girls are falling. I just sit around the living room and wait. I wonder if he's looking at the same moon I'm looking at. Every night I'm looking at the moon. I know that if he's praying for the same thing I'm praying for, we'll be together soon. I got the bell bottom blues, just a waiting for a letter. Heaven knows I'd be lonely as can be. I got the bell bottom blues, and I won't be feeling better till my sailor boy comes sailing home to me. I've got the bell bottom blues, 'cause the sweetie is the sailor and he's sailing somewhere on the sea. I got the bell bottom blues, got some crazy about
Holy
a sailor
shit.
and I don't know when he's coming back to me. I wonder if he's looking at the same moon I'm looking at. Every night I'm looking at the moon. I know that if he's praying for the same thing I'm praying for, we'll be
Sorry, I am
together
gonna get back to this. I just need to fix something really quick.
I got the bell bottom blues, just a waiting for a letter. Heaven knows I'm lonely as can be. I got the bell bottom blues, and I won't be feeling better till my sailor boy comes sailing home to me. I got the bell bottom blues.
So the context for those who not to well, please watch the Michael Findlay show. But this was an artist. So my dad didn't actually recommend her. She was referenced in a series of novels, mostly because of her visual appearance. But then we've both done some research into her. John Lennon had sort of. Oh, I've already played this and I like it. I can't tell a waltz from a tango. Yep, me too. Cha cha cha. Oh wait. This page is slowing down Firefox. No, this is the page I want to use. All of Firefox can fuck off except this page. I also see that. Yeah. Oh, but anyway, long story short, based on my dad's research, John Lennon and both made fun of her as being kind of like, well, you know, we're the new shit, she's old and old-fashioned, but then also she was older than him, also may have had an affair with her. I don't know. I hit that. I don't know. Anyway, I still feel like there's a need for cha-cha in there.
I know the dance steps older than you. I've even won a prize or two. But when I steal a kiss from you, I seem to lose my sense of rhythm when your cheek is next to mine. I can't tell a waltz from a tango. I never know what my feet are gonna do.
Oh yeah, happy New Brunswick Day, and or if you're more West Coast, British Columbia Day. Now I have to play. Oh my God, now I have to play some. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shift gears musically, and I kind of have. Oh, this isn't even open. Cool. Well, this is gonna be a debut. Okay, we will get back to the election. If anyone ever actually watches this show for the endorsements, first of all, I mean, I usually post them way too late for you to meaningfully like use my suggestions for your own. Second of all, and I both use this in the modern haha funny context, but also for real, do your own research. Like, don't take my or anyone's word for who to vote for. Don't only go on an ad. Don't, um, you know. This is Concrete and Steel on Concrete and Steel by From Ashes to Rise. Touring, recording, touring. This is Seven Lord Records. Okay, wait, sorry, okay. Oh. Alright, so I thought I unfollowed them. It keeps recommending, this is not to be weird. Yeah, I followed a comedian. I thought they were funny. Then I found like a 3-month-old Amber Heard video. Then, which actually explained to me my dog stepped on a bee meme, which I didn't connect with that for some reason, but that's on me. Then I found others, and actually they're all, it's like, you could tell, like, oh, this must have trended for them, so they just kept kind of doing it. And what I also noticed, and I think I mentioned, yeah, what I also noticed is they are Asian, and I mention that only because it's clear from now all the channel content I've viewed, and the ones that keep getting recommended, even though I unfollowed them, unsubscribed, is they live in a world unselfconsciously where only white people and Asian people exist. Their main shtick, and I guess I'm making it pretty too clear, but probably there are dozens of comedians doing this. How white people versus Asian people do X, Y, or Z. Okay, there are also other people in the world. Yeah, whatever. I'm done, but keeps getting recommended for me is, I guess, my point. Wait, do I have any? I used to. Yeah, obviously you can't know much from a campaign flyer, and I've never endorsed anyone based entirely on a campaign flyer. But I will say, C-Chan's campaign flyer did not mention being a Republican. Nothing about it had red flags, and I'll admit that. But I'm looking at, environmental policy, fisheries, Navy, and I do remember that. Community service. Huh. Okay, no, this is interesting. My wife, a hospital first responder, is a Democrat. I'm running as a Republican. No matter how we label ourselves, our family, like millions of other families, have been ignored and exploited by a system that has given up core values that made America strong. We have two baby girls that deserve a future where they can not only survive but flourish and have their voices heard in a way that our generation hasn't been heard. But I don't know how old you are. I don't know what your generation means to you. Or, yeah. That's why empowering communities is my number one. Environmental and economic prosperity, working class, small business. Adam Smith statement. Oh, also, Adam Smith has a JD from UW and a BA from Fordham. C-Chan is a bachelor's in logistics and intermodal transportation from USMMA, JPME, graduate studies, master in environmental policy and sustainable management. Yeah, okay. I know you have no point, I'm sure I understand all that. Our district, this is Adam Smith's statement. Our district is tremendously diverse and hardworking. Community, one that I've been proud to call my home my entire life. I grew up in the city of SeaTac, and my wife Sarah and I raised two children here, where they both attended public schools and are now at UW and WSU. Whoa, way to play. Yeah, way to play. Go Dogs, go Cougs, I guess. Yeah, but wait for a politician to work that out. Our nation faces unprecedented challenges. All people, no matter background, access, quality health care. That's hyper-specific. All right, Stephanie Gallardo. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing anyone's name. I'm sorry. Is it Adam Smith. Yeah, I'm sorry again. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing anyone's name. Um, Gallardo, because there's some of the what is a double L? I never took Spanish leaning. I'm not reading it wrong. It doesn't. Um, that doesn't absolve me in the 21st century in 2022 of not knowing at least the basic rules of Spanish so as to not mispronounce people's names. But then again, I don't know. It doesn't mean you're going to get it right 100% of the time. This is Star Trek, the original series name title. Again, rest in peace. Um, oh, is it going to include the narration? Or no? I don't know how she ended up in the end feeling that way. I know not everyone felt great. Um, Shout out to you, Mr. Kakai. I'm also going to play the main theme from Star Trek Voyager just because it's still, well, I don't know. TOS is great. They're all good. I like Enterprise. I haven't watched any of the Paramount Plus series because I don't do streaming services. But again, for those of you just tuning in, we are watching Come on, it's being really slow. Okay, no, it's fine. I'm not trying to edit it. I did imply I was trying to edit. Sorry, my bad. Oh, I should put an effect on it, huh? Did that work? Let's see. It's all being weird, of course. Oh, I don't know what I did with the preview pane. That's what happened. The issue is not, alright. I put a filter on it. You can tell it's like, now it just made it blurry. Now I'm just drunk and fucking around. Okay. I think I'm due. I think I say that. Let's see. What other candy canes? Color focus, broken glass. I want something edgy. I want something uh, like news. Grid. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Um, Speaking of getting distracted, wow, I fell down a K-drama wormhole. Um, this is from the Rogers and Hammerstein Cinderella. I've been watching Cinderella in the Four Nights. I'm into season, I'm sorry, I'm into episode. And then because it was recommended, I started watching Boys Over Flowers, which I believe I had checked out from the library once, but I couldn't get into. And I think all the school bullying, even though that's a topic I visit and write about, and I think is important. I think that's the part I can't get over. Um, in any event, back. Oh. Oh. Okay, actually, that did give it kind of a newsier feel. I don't know. But yeah, no, whatever. I like romance. I'm the era who likes romance. I'm a sucker for a love story. A good one. Um, Though it's interesting, apparently among the criticism from the Seoul chapter of the YWCA was that the main character of Boys Over Flowers is like disempowered and not a good role model, and they specifically mentioned the Cinderella complex, which I get that is a thing. You shouldn't just wait around for your prince. I do like how a lot of these modern tellings have Cinderellas riding Vespas and delivering pizza and kicking ass, but I also get that's why. You're right. Well, is she passive or passive aggressive? I'm thinking specifically of Boys Over Flowers, because the Vespa riding, that specifically, I now think it needs to be canon to any Cinderella story that Cinderella rides a scooter. Like that's just like Cinderella is often some kind of musician, probably because of this version. Um, yeah, I think canonically Cinderella rides a scooter. Just gonna put that out there. Yeah, there's a carriage, blah blah blah, but it's the scooter that. Oh, and she always has to have dirty sneakers specifically to trade in for the shoes. Not just like she gets good shoes, but she has to be wearing dirty sneakers too to show both a well, poor but also like tomboyishness and a quirkiness. I'm not saying these aren't hard and fast rules, but these are my rules for Cinderella. Um, like as promised, because I joked about yeah August 1st being both British Columbia Day and New Brunswick Day. Happy day to any Canadian. I'm gonna play some East Coast and West Coast rap just to like reference that battle. This is Five Boroughs by KRS-One, featuring a whole bunch of people. Buckshot Cameron, Keith Murray, Killer Priest, Prodigy from Mobb Deep, Redman, from Run DMC, and Vigilante. Oh my god, let's get this Stephanie Gallardo. This might be a two-parter, folks. Because I can't stay up that late. I need to work tomorrow, and my attention span is not a lot today, and that's okay. Board director for the NEA, National Education Association, not the National Endowment for the Arts, largest labor union in the country, and Washington Education Association, vice president of the Tukwila Education Association. Oh, wow. I'm gonna probably have to vote for her. Professional adjunct at Antioch College, high school history teacher, Tukwila School District, okay. Elementary bilingual instruction assistant at Seattle Public Schools, okay. Master in Education, BI in Sociology at Western Washington. Community Service, I'm not reading up for anyone else, I'm not going to read it for her. Statement, my first one teaching in Tukwila, our community laid 3 students to rest. Gun violence, cancer, suicide. Gun violence, cancer, suicide. Okay, well, content warning. Throughout this painful time, our school relied on 3 counselors to support nearly 1,000 students. At one point, we didn't have a single nurse for the entire district. Yep. Sorry, I should have worn my other reading glasses. Your zip code should not determine your educational opportunities. True. We need federal spending priorities that ensure equal educational opportunities for all students. Sure. As chair of the House Armed Services Committee, my opponent led the passage of the largest military budget in history. We are told we can't afford basic materials for schools. When 54% of our discretionary funding goes directly to defense, less than 6% of our federal, less than 6% to education, it's no wonder educators are leaving the profession at unsustainable rates. It's absolutely true. Although more than 50% of our state budget actually goes to K-12, and I just, not to dispute her, but I just want to, yeah, early learning also doesn't get a lot of funding. Just want to put that out. And I haven't heard her mention that, but she also seems like a very single issue candidate, and that's. But what she has to say about Adam Smith is worth pondering. I'm gonna vote for her. Okay, Secretary of State Bob Ferguson is not running. Okay. Half these people are Republicans. I can, and I'm not like I can roll them out, but no. Steve Hobbs, Marquez Tiggs, and everyone else. Bob Hagelin, Republican Party. Tambourine Borelli, which great name, but America First Republican Party. Keith L. Wagner prefers Republican Party. Mark Milosia prefers Republican Party. Julie Anderson prefers nonpartisan party. Wow. All right. I'm only going. I'm not. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I mean, this is kind of cliche, but it's such a great song. This is Dre. Nothing but a G thing. Thang. That's my thang. Oh. Okay, maybe not a good strat. Giving them like a close, like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, then you know you're in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Okay, so this is the part where I have to do a bit of reading, so hopefully this won't be too boring. I'll try and play some good music and not just read in my head, but share what I'm reading about. And before me giving a bitch, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be learning her, man. Securing our elections so every vote counts, you fucking weirdos. Real deal, holy feel. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creeping the mic like a fan. Well, I'm creeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But the time needs to count, cause my beeper kept beeping and it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and put on your seatbelt. You never been on a ride like this before. With a producer who can rap and control the maestro at the same time with a dope rhyme that you know, and I know, I float some more funky shit to add to my collection. The selection symbolizes dope. Take a toke, but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do. It is like, I'm like, oh, I should roll a joint right now. And who gives a fuck about those? To the next episode. I think listening to Dr. Dre is how I practice my deep voice. I don't think I ever thought about that before, but falling back on our ass, what the hell, fine gangster lean, getting funky on the mic, nigga, old classic collard greens. It's the capital S-O-S, the French and double O-P, D-O-double-G-Y-D-O-double-G, you see? So much flex when it's time to wreck the mic, and hold it right like my game, mic. Yeah, when it don't quit. I think they in the mood for some motherfucking G shit. What up, dog? What's that, G? Hell yeah. Let your ass get snapped. It's got my back. Then you know I'm straight tripping. And then I can take it to put the mask down, put the Mac down. Talk shit, smack down. I told you I just like a clock when I take on the top. But I'm never on what was on. You break it down, see you with PTO in the city they call Long Beach. No. community service, election auditor and observer. Nope. Oh, wait, I want to see what he said. Using only American labor, not globalism, I commit to improving and replacing election systems and processes as needed to guarantee voter ID. Okay, let's figure out what. Okay, Kurt Engel prefers Union Party. Dresser class, Songerman, electric technician, forest fighter. This is experience. Elected experience, none. Other professional experience, logger, mechanic, painter, driver, etc. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still on Kurt Engel. I guess it's true. I guess Dr. Dre does make you smoke weed, because literally I was like, listen to Dre, gotta smoke weed. But right now we're actually listening to is Tupac. Obviously, if you didn't recognize the voice, this is Ambitions is a Writer. Is that what this is called? Yeah. Oh, am I gonna play? Who? I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play it out. Who am I? What's my name? Snoop Dogg. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was gonna. Okay. A lot of stuff. Something very personal in this community. So already about being run out of town in Centralia, and then China is assembling security. This guy sounds like a conspiracy theorist of some sort. Might be a leftist, but either way, not Secretary of State is my. Marquez Tiggs prefers Democratic Party. U.S. military service, banking and financial services, but not specific in what in that area. Education, MBA, Seattle University, in progress. Auburn University, in progress. BS in Applied Management, Grand Canyon University. So he's a Christian for sure. Because Seattle University and Grand Canyon University are both Christian institutions. That's not a, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not a value judgment. That's just a statement, an observation. Right, so again, I shouldn't say for sure. I went to what had been formerly a Catholic institution. It had been previously called St. Michael's. It was on St. Michael's Drive, and it was called something else when I went there, but it was still the Jesuit priest. There were still some priests there, and there was a seminary. It was still kind of Christian-y, but trying to branch out, I guess. I was born and raised in Russellville, Alabama, with a young mother and father, growing up in the South after as the second oldest of 14 children, was challenging at times, however, I garnered. I wonder if something about sugar makes the crystals float. Like I'm literally thinking about like the chemical composition of sugar and crystals. I'm wondering if that's important for the slush. This is already sweet enough for me though. If you can really only make super sweet, I hope it has more to do with the coldness, not the sugar content, because you can only make super sweet drinks and this won't be the machine for me, even if it works as described. Sorry, back to the slush cupping machine. This episode brought to you by Slush Puppy and Weed. This is the wipers. As much fun as that grid I just used in wipers. These are jackpot records. Portland jackpot records. Size plus, size minus. This is which kind of a rat. What makes sense is where you return of the rat by the wipers. You're watching Decision 22. So I actually want to fix that effect while we're here. Oh. Did I accidentally close that out? I might have. Whatever. Now I kind of want to play I Met Her at the Rat by, uh, it's weird. Um, Alright, I'm sorry. Back to Marquez, Pigs. Born and raised in Alabama. Growing up in the South, second oldest of 14 children. Valuable leadership skills, word, and ability to influence. I know the importance of hard work, giving back to the community, and becoming a person of value. After graduating high school and attending college, I decided to pursue a new career, was in the Army. I enjoy volunteering and hiking. I chose to run the Secretary of State because representation matters, education matters, election security matters, and restoring confidence in our democracy matters. Washington State has maintained recognized leadership in the nation with its impressive mail-in voting system and same-day voter registration. I believe I can carry on that legacy once I am elected. As an openly gay man of color, it would be groundbreaking achievement once I am elected. Word. Okay, got my vote. Sorry I didn't do politics, but got my vote. And that's the what about the Lakers because they have that weird grid system on the back cover. So yeah, sorry. You make it confusing for me. I'm. Let's see what Tambourine Borelli has to say about things. Yeah, no, it's not me, right? I'm not making that out of focus. Her picture's out of focus. I don't know. That's a picture you chose, lady. Voter as voted as director of Washington Election Integrity Coalition, United. In November. WEICU, we see you. Multiple family businesses, a cafe in Yelm, property manager, a wellness center, studied spiritual psychology at the University of Santa Monica. Says study, doesn't say anything. Is that something you get a degree in or not or whatever? Trained in leadership and team building. Me too. Me too. I have certificates and everything. Actually, I can actually do that one. Studied cybersecurity pertaining to election management systems. I'm going to assume that's independent study. All right, Tambourine. Sorry. Miss Borelli, just because her first name's fun to say doesn't mean, yeah, there could be like a gender bias thing or like, why are you referring to other people as like, no, I didn't say Mr. Tiggs, but Marquez. Okay, Marquez, I'm voting for you. Sorry, Tambourine, I'm not. Yeah, I guess, okay, there you go. Community service, rescue strange disabled animals. Oh, Election integrity investigator filing 8 lawsuits and writ of mandamus 2016 to present. Yeah. How did any of those turn out? Did any of those result in any proof of anything that actually, or were those all waste of time and money and taxpayer money to defend? And yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. I said I wasn't going to read the Republican ones, but I like to be fair and balanced, actual. I'm going to need to clean that at some point. Yeah, we're good. We're good on time. This is time will tell by the makeouts. All right. Steve Hobbs prefers Democratic Party. Let's keep moving on. We're going to talk about Steve Wagner as well. They'll throw 6 in now. Oh, well, I do have Adam Smith flyers. I'm just trying to show off some of the mailers and stuff. Definitely not to be confused with Amelia Smith, who's running in the 37th district. Actually, Adam Smith has several. So yeah. But so did Amelia. Well, yeah. But I would say 37th district is the funding seems to be, yeah, there's money there, which in and of itself, we'll get to those candidates shortly, because this episode is already long enough. Sorry. This might be my recommendation. We'll find out shortly. Yeah. I'm kind of spending too much time on this already. Oh, Steve Hobbs is the current Secretary of State. I knew that. He has that. Who's up? Confront malicious disinformation and engage underrepresented communities. I'm voting for Steve Hobbs. Sorry, I mean, yeah, sorry, I'm both. His platform statement is, well, it's polished, but it's also, he's doing the job, he's done the job. And like, what happened to Bob Ferguson? He got, because he got appointed to a federal thing, right? Is that what happened? Keith Wagner. Oh, wait, Secretary of State. Wait, was that Kim Wyman? Have I been saying? Yeah, Bob Ferguson's our Attorney General. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's late, I'm drunk. Kim Wyman, what happened to her? What's she running for? Okay. Here, thanks for reminding me, Keith Wagner, in the weirdest way, but I guess humble brag. For 5 decades, Washington voters across the political spectrum have trusted Republican leaders to oversee our sacred right to elect our own leaders. That ended when the governor appointed a Democrat to fill Secretary Wyman's vacant seat. I am running to return this office to the people's choice and restore balance, accountability, and integrity to our election and voter systems. That's true. Secretary of State has, yeah, for 5 decades. That's, you see that as a plus. Yeah, this is Johnny Paycheck. Will take this job and fill it. You can take that job. Don't let. But yeah, no. I mean, I'm not doing some Jill Stein vote splitting. I'm voting for Steve Hobbs. Like that. Thank you. Actually, I'm glad I did read that statement. First of all, remind me I can stop saying Bob Ferguson. He was our Attorney General, and I think still is, or maybe he was actually appointed or something. I don't know what happened to Kim Wyman, but. Yeah, Mark Garcia. I'm running for Secretary of State to restore trust and integrity in government. Well, that's okay. Julie Anderson, this is what I was curious about. Prefers nonpartisan party. Executive Director Tacoma Pierce, YWCA. Huh. Nonpartisan, I like that. Okay, that's it. That's all of them. Good. Okay, I'm gonna vote for Steve Hobbs. Marquez Tiggs. Oh, this is just the primary. Oh, it's a top 2, huh? I'm almost gonna do eating, meeny, miny, mo. Never, because that's racist. But you know what I mean. I'm like literally just like. One of these days I'm gonna blow my top, and that sucker, he's gonna pay. Lord, I can't wait to see their face. Actually, usually when I used to do eating, I'll be honest. I do A, B, C, D, E, F, G because it's the same. It's just a back and forth, and it randomizes in a way that makes your brain think you're not just picking something. I'm gonna leave that blank for a second. Oh. Okay, I'm super confused. Okay. Rebecca Saldana is running unopposed for state senator, for Ledge District number 37 senator. Okay, good. That's fine. This is Red Mesa with the devil coming around. The devil in the desert. It's the first. Um, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm voting for Sharon Tamika Santos, but I have to look at that. She's running on All right, yeah, no, I am definitely voting for Sharon Tamika Santos, as I have in the past. John Dickinson, yeah, credit for being a Republican, but being pictured wearing a mask. I just should that credit. And I want to show equal opportunity. Yeah, I know the fairness in journalism doctrine doesn't exist in real life, but I can pretend in my fantasy world of this channel, which I rule, and obviously it's not fair and balanced by any metric, boxes, or any others, including my own, but I do my best. I try and show perspective, not only my own. Worship going. Take big steps to legalize cannabis, restore the comic large graveyard, develop, what is, okay, I'm like, wait. Pro-life liberty and continuing happiness driven by trusted truth, justice, and reconciliation without permanent animal farm speak. Oh, yeah. I love how right-wingers love George Orwell. I don't love George Orwell, but you do, and I don't think you understand him either. Guide this campaign to fix our woke, broke, and a joke of an education system while giving $6,000 credits to each household. That last part probably will get some attention, but I bet you really thought hard about it. I bet you thought really clever writing that. Okay, this is like, yeah, no, I can't like more satisfyingly like. Yes, I know. You're like, you totally scribble outside the line. It's fine. It's illegal. They know who I mean. They're not confused. Alright, and here we go. Here's that other one that I was like. So, yeah, Andrew, I don't think has any funding whatsoever. Because I literally. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's just show all four candidates quickly, and then, okay. Wait, how come come I don't get to vote for Jamie Peterson? That is, oh, that's my former district. Never mind. Those are the 4 candidates for Ledge District. Representative position number 2, Sharon D'Amico Santos is my vote for District 1. I'm sorry, it's District 37 Hard Road position. This Home is Where the Hatred Is by Bill Scott Heron off of the Revolution. You know what, actually, pause. I'm going to take a break for a second, please. Sorry, welcome back. I know it's probably just not much for you, but this is Home Where the Hatred Is by Gil Scott Heron. I just cleaned out my slushy machine. That's pretty much it. Took a brief break, sort of gather my thoughts and figure out how I want to end this. So, every candidate for this legislative District 37 representative position number 2, except Madam Ashiufu, let me find this up, I'm sorry. Well, since we're back outside onions running on the clothes, they had an ad running in Chinese, Korean, Spanish, and Vietnamese. Fill out a request form and you can get them in any language, but you have to fill out a request form. This is true of almost any government form, and I know this I work with at an NGO, but yeah, they have to provide it to you in a language once you've requested it, but you have to request it, especially if it's not in one of the top 5 languages for your state or district or what have you. That's salty, not spicy. Oh, because there was some overflow. The salt isn't supposed to go into the actual, but yeah, the salt, like, at least it goes to the end, so don't pour that last step. In any event, let's finish this out. Yeah, prefers Democratic Party. There is no one running for position 2, Ledge District 37 who doesn't prefer the Democratic Party. That makes sense. Let's talk about who the candidates are. All of them have sent at least one flyer. I will say, Paulo at Tupelo Street came to my house and talked to me personally, so that's why there is a sign outside my door. If you show up to me and talk to me, progressive. But yeah, no, variety of mailers. I've seen a few Amusia, well, actually, I've seen a couple of Amusia Smiths in my specific neighborhood, and then I feel like if you go a little bit south, closer to Radio Valley, you see more Nimco, Raleigh, and then, again, I mispronounced it.
We deal in too many externals.
Right?
Always afros, handshakes, and dashikis. Never can a man build a working structure for black capitalism.
Oh,
Always does the man read foul of the norm. think I know you would-be black revolutionaries too well. Standing on a box on the corner, talking about blowing the white boy away.
But no, so that's the advertisement. Let's read their actual statements, and yeah, I'm gonna make my decision now.
Telling this woman to get an afro, but you won't speak to her if she looks like hell. Now, will you, brother? Some of us been checking your act out kinda close, and by now it's looking kinda shaky. The way you've been rushing people with your super black bag, jumping down on some black men with both feet because they're after their PA. But you're never around when your PA is in danger. I mean, your black ass. I think it was a little too easy for you to forget that you were a Negro before Malcolm. You drove your white girl through the village every Friday night while the grass
Andrew Assiofu has back BS in microbiology, so already, sir, you have gotten my attention. I shouldn't make that assumption just based on your name. I'm sorry. Right? Right?
All we need to do is see you shut up and be black.
Call me out.
Help that man. That's what brothers are for, brother.
Co-chair of the DI committee under King County Democrats, vice chair of co-chair LGBTQ commission. All right, wow. He's walking the walk. They are walking the walk. Yeah. For those of you who are just rejoining, as I just did, because I had to take a brief break to clean, and I did grab the Stephanie sign, which I think I'm going to put out in my yard, even though normally candidates, any candidate, you should come up to someone's door and talk to them. That's a respectful thing, and say, and I know, especially if it's on the strip that, so first of all, that's not public space. The strip that's like close to the sidewalk, like where, like, I'm sorry, the strip that's close to the street that's on the other side of the sidewalk, I still have to mow that. That's where that's not, if someone gets injured on that, my insurance kicks in. That's, in fact, even the what you may not know as a homeowner, even the pipes under the street, if they get damaged, the way the insurance, yeah, it's my responsibility. So you can't just you can come along and play something, but I'm gonna remove it. But in the one rare occasion, I'm gonna put it back. In another rare occasion, I think I may be voting for someone different from the person who has the sign. I don't think I'm gonna take his sign down, because again, he did the thing, the respectful thing, and showed us my door and asked, can I leave the sign here? And I said, sure. I've left it there, and it's there. And I thought a couple times, I'm like, ooh, as I learned about the other candidates, is he the most progressive? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's find out. But let's play something else first. Since we're here at the like recap moment, and this is like the last category I have to look for. So I'm gonna, yeah. I have the tiger. Oh, it's that. Sonic Ponytail for the win. Okay, let's really scratch. Okay. We'll see. I'm gonna like. Oh, that may be why this was only $1. Oh, $1.98. Okay, the chorus is scratch. Oh, yes it is. It's still good enough for a channel where I talk over most of the music anyway. It's fine. I'm not buying another copy. You've heard this song enough times in your life, and so have I, that I don't really need to be playing it right now, and I don't. whatever. I'm trying to enjoy it, but yeah, scratching is a bit much. It's not like wicked scratching. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Sorry, sometimes I can actually, sometimes it's actually recording the way like that. Frontline workers need a voice in Olympia. As a flight attendant, I know firsthand the struggles frontline workers have faced over the past 2 years. I provided guidance and support to members of my community as they navigate the refugee and asylum system. Have been an advocate to restore justice to the Black Lives Matter movement, and am proud of my work I have done to protect the rights and well-being of my LGBTQ+ community. I will be honored to earn your vote. Endorsed by Nicole Thomas Kennedy, Larry Gossett. Oh, I haven't looked at the endorsements for other. Oh, I know Triple O Street is endorsed by the stranger. Oh my God, I'm voting for Andrew. I'm the only one who has no campaign signs or flyers that I have seen. And you know what? If that's a throwaway vote, it's a four-way tie. It's a four-way race between all Democrats. This is one I can. I'm not throwing away my vote against Tiffany Smiley. I'm not throwing away my vote against. And I'm not throwing away any vote ever. No vote is a throwaway vote. But I understand the politics of like you can't pick 100% with your heart. So let's just Let's read about Amelia Smith because first time candidate. They all. Triple O Street, no information submitted. Select experience, small business owner, community organizer, and education policy expert, first time candidate. So you can put all that, just FYI, just learning things about anyone, you can put all that under elected experience and they'll publish it as you wrote it. Alright, so let's play that one, even though this is the Rocky 3 version of Gonna Fly Now. I'm gonna warn you it's pretty Oh well. Oh wait. Do the hustle. I just wanna, yeah. I love the election videos. These are so fun to make. I will keep making these forever, even if they're so dumb and never watched. And definitely, I hope, really, in the most sincere, not jokey sense, do your own research, like I do. And I hope this is more a model for someone, not something you would actually tune into, actually influence your own vote. Do your own research. Don't like a fucking slush puppy drunk. Slush puppy drunk. Hashtag slush puppy drunk. I really do like this jersey. To the hustle. Sorry, I just have to shout that every few moments. But also, I can't say that like that logo. Oh, nice. Okay. I tried a new effect with this one. I think I might like this one. Right, we're good-ish on time. Based on my own ridiculous standards, but I can stay up almost all night and be fine, which is usually but not always true. I don't know what that did. It just made that just made it look blurry, right? Is that just because it wasn't processed properly, or is that? I'm gonna try one more, and let's see. What are we gonna play? I'm gonna play some Brother Lynch Tongue. This is Rest in. Oh, I'm actually not gonna play that. I was like, after previously being like, this is an all ages show, which is absolutely not true. Um, no version of Sonic Roadkill, including the election specials, are all ages. These are, oh, tile effect, a pop art wall. Oh, huh. Oh, a color one. Oh, pen, ink, or pencil sketch. I'm gonna try pencil sketch first, and then just check it out. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Brother Lynch on right now. But I am gonna play Blue Scholars. Shout out to those Eagle Eyes who spotted. Yes, I was at Hood Famous. Got myself a decaf Americano because y'all know I don't do caffeine. Um, yeah, I don't know who knows better. I don't. But audience, and they care or no things of that. Speaking of records that are stacked, you can enjoy them anyway. Oh, actually, it's perfect. Yeah, we're probably gonna play that the whole thing. Now I'm realizing work started harmonizing, stomping on the right second door. The best that you got just a follow rise in and out of a lifetime. So find the true behind you, the scale or it's fine. The kids watch with the bits of face minds and the make the wall now the blossom. They don't feel ominous and conscious at the same time. I can't remain all waiting for the beats for the people who are to job. Find us in the record shop with the out. This is the Well, I think that might have. I think that it's still recording. Is my computer crashing right now? Share screen. See what's happening. Oh. All right. I think that was it. I think I just crashed. That's fine. Let's finish this out. So we just now prefer, yeah, again, all candidates prefer the Democratic Party. Oh, the other thing I said I would show. So again, I don't need to show up in person because I already have like a stash of these. But to earn yours this time, you probably have to show up to a drop box in person during the last few hours of voting, if you want one. Oftentimes, I can't promise, volunteers will have a sticker like this. Oh, and this particular time, I'm going to make sure to bring them water. So far, no. When you don't have pigtails, then you think you have pigtails, and there's. I don't know. If you wanted to go running right now, you couldn't. You only have one pigtail. It's a side ponytail, and it's actually. It's a hair. Of course, this is a track that's, I'm just having fun with my band. I told you I get distracted easily. Thanks for still watching and tuning in. But yeah, no. Shout out some. Oh wow, yes. That's some raw shit. Yeah, I like it. If you're like, this sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite place it, you probably listen to KUOW. But Ranger Shoreline. Remember when I used to hate Seattle? Like, I still want to hate Seattle for the, like, it's like, like, yeah, no, there's like that Black in America shit. I didn't come here by choice, but I'm here now, and I've made the best of it, and this is my world, and oh wait, I am a fan of the age well. Definitely what oh, okay. So, and I think it's Canada, I think it's Maine, I think it's Coast. I'll pull all three of these out. I'm pointing out, yes. Alright. Coming up next is a dual record. It's the Dewey Decibel system. Get it? Like decimal, but decibel. Also, like, am I getting close covers of like? No, now it just looks like a rat. Never mind. It looks cute from an angle, but. Okay, he's taking for bald spots. Just bear with me. And then the dreadlock report, I guess. It's doing okay. I could probably use to stand to dye my hair again. See when that happens, if that happens. We will get back to the voting thing. Yeah, no, it's late. It's probably we're tapping out. I should finish the vote, so let me just. Serious. Should I say? And if you, yeah, again, if you watch tapes and you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I recognize it now that they stopped rapping. I didn't recognize it all that rap. I love this song. Sorry, I don't know who that was, or sorry, yeah, I'm kind of making, yeah, anyway. The MC Lars and Mega Round with the Dewey Decibel System, off of the Dewey Decibel System, followed by Nick A. Corey, mentioned George Orwell. So here's the deal with George Orwell. Yeah, obviously dystopian, free speech, society.
Indeed, I do. What?
But more and more as right wingers have. Oh, well, first of all, 1984 is a romance. As far as I turn, as like that, it's basically the heart of it is a romance story, and yeah, no, there were a couple of clever turns of phrase. Yeah, no, socialist, anti-authoritarian, but why have right wingers latched onto this? Um, because of their interpretation of free speech. But also in Burma, when Orwell was with the military police, like, yeah, no, not necessarily not racist. Also, read Down and Out in Paris and London. Again, not necessarily, Orwell is not necessarily the progressive hero portrayed by the left. So, maybe the right. But for the sake of argument, this is 1984, which is a book I've read numerous times over the years, and I'm saying don't read it, but yeah, to this day, I'm like I kind of read Animal Farm. I know I've seen the cartoon, but even that one, I'm like, as an animal person, I'm like, maybe I should be more into Animal Farm, but it never was my thing for some reason. But maybe now it would be interesting to explore what is my aversion to Animal Farm. I bet there's a reason. Sorry, let me go back. This is 1984 because it's a good song, but it's not a good book. Well, my opinion. It's fine, it's pulp. There, I said it. With a couple good turns of phrase. I don't know why it's still taught in school. And it doesn't have that much to say. O'Brien, okay. Okay, so if I ever, if it, so just to, like, quickly, if I had to make this song or the novel 1984 Never Exist Again and had never existed, I would make the novel Never Exist because I would make this song obviously kind of confusing and whatnot. But I could do without 1984. It's not that great to me. I fucked with it real well. Yeah, no, they finished the story with, yeah, Burma military police using the local populace. Stories of racism. It's basically stories of racism. And again, I need to reread Down and Out in Paris and London in probably 1984 and then have my perspective now. But I know my perspective then, 1984, high school, Animal Farm, post college because I was like, how did everyone, people keep talking about this fucking book and I still haven't read it. And or watch the cartoon and say, yeah. And then Down and Out in Paris and London while I was actually homeless. Which is, it's about homelessness. Partially about homelessness. It's, I don't think his perspective on class would be the same as mine. I really, actually, that's why I should start with him. What year did this come out? Lit hot. Hashtag lit hot. Needle Dude is the record production company on this. I'm looking for just because late in the song he said fake news, and again that's interesting because it's funny, it's weird. Oh yeah, 2019. Um, yeah, Mega Ran. And he mentioned fake news, but it's interesting how the right wing have so latched up. And again, fake news is their term. They both created it. Well, no, I'm sorry. They did not create it. They co-opted it so effectively that it's their term. Not that there's not such a thing. This is my opinion. Not that there's not such a thing about it. Not that fake news is not a thing. But yeah, the moment Kellyanne Conway successfully floated alternative facts, and the mainstream media misunderstood it and turned that into a joke, but didn't really understand what she was saying because she wasn't. I mean, she was saying the quiet part so far out loud that people were like, "Yeah." Um, that they missed it through 4 press secretaries, like Spicer, Huckabee. That last one, Kaylee something, and was there one after that? I mean, yeah, she was basically like just like a clone. Like this is where like Fox News, where you're just like, oh, they're all just like, I hate that term. Certain type of haircut, blonde, like helmet head, blonde clones, and it's like, again, wear your hair the way you want. Be named the way you were named. And again, I think the Karen meme is more ageist than anything. And like, yeah, I know lots of people named Karen of numerous reasons. So definitely, I guess I just know white and black. Going back to that, like, I know people of all no. But also the replay that later. I am gonna finish this election episode, but this is this is Friday with Roadkill and the Pastor most by Red Mesa. The second record was the first one earlier. I'm gonna refill this. It's been a home stretch. Let's finish this shit out. I'll give myself about a half an hour. So if you're like bloody your store, I'm done with this episode. It might run a little bit longer. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we need to Smith. New community, small business development, public health, grassroots nonprofits, exchange houses after the now, like the ground clinic, another education, UGov, Mastery in Public Administration, BA in Law, Society and Justice, okay, doing public community service, Area Covenant Center for Health and Freedom, Mercer Middle School, UTSA president, County Child Wellbeing Council, County Raising Recovery Guidance with the Library. You're listing a bunch of stuff. Okay, they're all good. Oh, let's get to the statement. So, my vision is a simpler, healthier families, healthy communities. I work in collective with integrity and value the strength of our district's diverse communities. I've organized with families to win better pre-K, equitable funding for special education, affordable housing, healthcare access, safer neighborhoods, justice reform, and more. So here's the thing. For me, I think how each candidate handles like what do you think about cops? I think honestly it's gonna be my like deal breaker. You say Andrew actually has not mentioned them at all. But yeah, safer neighborhoods and justice reform, and specifically back to back, is coded language, but I trust it. I pretty much as just a community member versus King County, Jeremy, Zahire, Hamdi Muhammad, Dr. Ben Danielson, Larry Gossett. Oh, wait. Okay, Larry Gossett has endorsed. Okay, this is official. Well, this is official as far as I know. Um, okay, now I'm gonna actually report back on this. Okay, that's the wrong pen. Sorry, I grabbed a pen that was not used yet. Sorry. Yeah. So endorse Larry Gossett. Larry Gossett. Yeah. Me too, though. Me too. I'm not calling Larry out. Um, I'm just except I think Larry Gossett is also among the politicians who have put signs on my property without talking to me. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, this is why I'm looking at the endorsements now. Oh, all right, but well, let's just start there. Now, okay, now this is exhausting, so I can't go through like a blow by blow of like, okay, Hamdi Mohammed, um, is this not something that like is this really something I should have to be doing on my own? Like if okay, if okay, I understand it's self-reported, but all right, that's it. I'm running for Secretary of State. No, because for real, if you can just do this and no one fact checks it before it goes to a thing, that's kind of really scary and dangerous because um, something as simple as who's endorsing what is pretty easy. Okay, so again, Demetra Smith, I'm gonna hire endorsements. Hamdi Mohammed. But again, it's a primary, so maybe the rules are stricter. I would hope in the general rule, but okay, now I have to just keep looking. Eric Pettigrew. Okay, Nimco Zoale is not listing any endorsements. But that's okay. Let's just keep going. Okay, let's finish out. We talked about endorsements, and that's the important part of the process. Actually, this doesn't list the stranger, though. As far as I know, they have endorsed. That doesn't necessarily say that doesn't necessarily. That actually makes me think more than and the Seattle Times as it turns out. Yep. Especially with both of those, they are more as a um, establishment candidate, which is not ever my interest in voting for, especially in a primary. Um, although again, whoops, I have to go the other way, but I'll show it. I will show before the end of this episode. Just like I promised, I would show the I voted sticker, and I did. I keep my promises. At some future point where I run for office, because I talked about it. I was going to run for city council, but literally the year I was going to run, a particular individual ran, even though they were running a different, I was like, even though they got, I think, less than 2%. Speaking of budget, speaking of, yeah. less than 2% of their vote. I was like, I'll wait past the primary, and then yeah, you can't spend $1,000 or it's 1,500 or whatever to get into a general. You have to pay to get into the primary. When I found out this particular individual, and they don't know who I'm talking about, you don't know, you don't watch this show, but people associated with them do. I was really angry and hurt. I don't know if I don't know how all that happened, but I know I'd spoken with this particular individual about my desire to run. And the fact that they were now, I didn't see any endorsement, but co-signing, I mean, by virtue of your association, continued association, co-signing that, and I don't know, was that your idea? I don't, yeah, no, uh, so hurt. So yeah, no, yeah, no, that's not even what happened in 2015. This is this is third album, and possibly even a fourth. Like I don't even, yeah, just keep making music, just keeps making art as people can do. Yeah. So worked at Microsoft, chief technology. So CTO at Microsoft. So that's where you have the money. Yeah, I guess. Bachelor's and master's in computer science and Brown. I applied to Brown. Dedicated to digital integrity. Taught computer science. Okay, yeah. Again, your statement just right off the bat sounds very single. I'm gonna read it though. Taught computer science students with technology access foundation. I volunteer with organizations like Institute for Technical Future and Leadership Tomorrow. We have a public policy impact council at United Way of King County. Okay. Oh. Then you were probably part of the decision to end funding for my organization. We used to be funded in part by KCUW, but not anymore. Things I express are feeling my own. Mm. Speaking of my accusation that only Republicans really use identity politics, I guess it's not true. I guess everyone does. I was raised in an African American working class neighborhood. Well, it wasn't because you were there and you're not African American if you're not claiming to be. It wasn't an African American neighborhood. It was a mixed neighborhood, and acknowledge that. Okay, or acknowledge my presence there changed the neighborhood in ways that I will discuss. Um, the tech innovator, remote cardiac rehabilitation startup before graduating college. Track record, oh, yeah, no. Well, I guess primaries dual. Yeah, yeah. As evidenced by the sign outside my house endorsement, but well, I think I'm still voting for Andrew, but let's see what happens. Um, as an experienced leader for I'm going to assume as the CTO of Microsoft, you live in the nice houses. going to be flawed. Which is to say, whatever you think about, however you're defining the entire 37th legislative district, perhaps, but if you live over by those, I don't want to say, I'm not going to say. No, you live in a mixed neighborhood. I was going to say you live in a specific. Anyway, but you live in a mixed neighborhood, as do I. We still listen to Aurora. Listen, I promised about half an hour, and I think we're there. We're good. Founder and CEO of Celltown Strategies, working public nonprofit partnerships to improve judicial representation, ethics faculty, Western Washington University, One America. Okay, I was like, wait, I think I actually know. Okay. Consultant to Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs in Seattle, UW, NPA, Seattle University. You got Masters in Public Administration. So, community service, dedicated, strong, equitable communities and public service, including executive board, Southeast Seattle Education Coalition, executive board, Council on American Islamic Relations, Commissioner, County Immigrant and Refugee Commission member, our best advisory council statement. I rise in Seattle Central District from Somalia with a single mom and 8 siblings. Lord, hard work with community support and this was my next choice. This is what I'm playing next. Through hard work and community support, my family tried for too many afraid safety net and economic family quality limit opportunities. With your vote, I'll apply my expertise in education, community development, and help all people reach their potential. That means real investment in housing, affordability, including families and intergenerational households, education, innovation, for kids to succeed in school and life, support for women and BIPOC small businesses, longer gun laws, and protecting reproductive rights and attack. Together we can meet. Okay, she's the only one who mentioned reproductive rights in her statement. So, having looked up all these candidates or having had access to awareness, all of them do in their every single. That's one thing I was going to mention earlier. Every single Democratic candidate. So this comes down to the essential. But she but specifically other candidates said women's rights, and she said reproductive rights, which though she doesn't say LGBTQ. Oh my God, it's Nimco versus Andrew, and I don't know who I'm going to vote for. Almost another eeny, meeny, money, no money. Again, that's racist. Abracadabra, I want to reach out and grab it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is my, I always play that. Oh. This is Heat Lullaby. This is just very appropriate. This is Don't Know Now. It's Life So. It's the end of Life So. This is Heat Lullaby. This is Dodo Now off of Train City Records. Well, what? That's very cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't know. I'm like cosplaying characters from Nick Bolton ad. Nick Bolton here, fake military valor, stolen valor asshole. Sorry, I hate Nick Bolton. I have nothing against TAC or Bell and Howell as corporations, but I fucking hate Nick Powell. Powell, whatever. This is just random picture of, sorry, oh, no, sorry, oh, goddamn. Didn't mean to show actual child's name, but yeah, no, you colored very well within the lines, child. Just put that out there. Also, shout out to like group shots. Forget me, but like. Anyway. Okay, it's like I'm voting now, and then like I get to enjoy my sticker, and I'm done. Okay. Oh yeah, I keep one of these by the door too. That's another reason. Yeah, like come fuck with me. Like seriously, no, I'm kidding. I don't want anyone to come fuck with me, but I did almost cut myself. This is like my this is my own like right test. Like, one of these I'm gonna cut off my finger, and then I'll just like stare at it, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I have that wound shit in the cabinet, but I'll be like a super informative, and I'll trip over a bunch of fans, and then Luna apparently will eat my face immediately, but the dog will take longer, and they'll start at my finger, despite the fact my finger's the one that's bleeding. Oh God. Oh. Actually, maybe Luna will start licking my finger. Oh, but her cat tongue won't allow it to. Oh my God! Why am I processing this out loud? I accidentally cut off a finger, tripped over a fan. Obviously got a concussion or whatnot. Started to die. Yeah, Luna would eat me. The dogs would be. This is my teacher featuring Raven Hardwood. I'm probably gonna play Batcave and My Little Pony Girl. But I think I'm gonna close the episode out with Primitive Man and probably, obviously, Young Torture Killers. My favorite. I may play something off Dexter Stallone arm wrestling classic. Okay, top 10 movies about arm wrestling, go. Well, no, actually, this isn't the only movie that where arm wrestling factors in. So I actually can think of some others. Seriously, in the comments, but literally, this is the only movie where literally the major plot line, the subplot is about a dad and his boy or whatever the fuck. I can't remember that. I always think of Maximum Overdrive. Oh, because he's a truck driver. But yeah, so subplots, truck driving. And boy, it was the 80s. And so this is still, I'm sure it must have spent some time in development hell because who would immediately approve a movie about arm wrestling? Someone eventually at a Canon Group, yeah, and Warner Brothers. Anyway, That's not what we're now. We're looking to burn them out, and I'm gonna finish out my ballot because I'm gonna vote for Secretary of fucking State, and I don't wanna pretend. Okay. I don't wanna pretend anymore. Okay. I don't wanna pretend. Alright. I don't wanna pretend anymore. Okay, I have voted. And actually, I'm gonna take pictures of how I voted, but I'm not revealing it on this show. I'm taking pictures mostly for myself, so I'm not gonna do that now. But at some future point, I said I'm gonna play it from my. That's why you gave your heart to the evening times today. And there's a part of me first off, a reminder, turn off the page. That's how you make your heart to just like your name. It brings a certain special kind of way you play the game. Now you should play my heart too. Don't ever change. No reason for the pain to start to. So sorry, I see some fishy in life, but stick with me. I got you for life, and you don't have to understand every little thing. You don't have to ask me for a second little key. My glasses. Put on my passy, put the gas in the release. Nothing's really nice about shining anymore. That's the point. The point is, sorry, I had to take some cute selfies while I was cute, but just like my name, there's something in the way that things you think could change the game. There's something in my heart too, that's in my veins. You see a certain pain in my heart. Okay, I have voted. I didn't look back until I couldn't anymore. I couldn't face back to the two bike for the side of it. And I showed off my Sonic art. So just leave me alone. You use me too much, you hurt my feelings. That's where my I was gonna cut back to the okay. It's the other side for instructions. Optional, yeah, it's the optional security sleeve. It's not required. It's optional. I was like, should I start? Yeah, this is My Little Pony. Should I start collecting these? I am. It's optional, and I'm not worried about an envelope, and it adds less weight to. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. I've convinced myself. First of all. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony girl. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony girl. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony girl. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony girl. Now I am not surprised to know it is. I can't tell a lie to anyone sharing a sense. I kept the fire setting burning till it's burning down. Yeah, no, if you don't put in the privacy sleeve, it actually optional security sleeve. If you don't put in the security sleeve, then oh my god. I always have to remember, how did I size it? What does my driver's license look like? Let me take a look at that. Iron West. While your signature doesn't need, your signature matters, make it match. While your signature doesn't need to be written in cursive or even legible, it does have to match what's on file. If you're unsure what's on file, a good place to look is your driver's license or state ID, as we get many signatures for a daily office. Let me go over here. Right. So here's what I'm doing. Sorry. All right. So I am not playing the thing I said I was gonna play. You have to watch the regular Sonic. I'm not even gonna show that again. The regular Sonic Roadkill to catch that. Oh goodness. I know how I want to end this, but I don't. I think I'm gonna close with Los Crudos. Alright, and we'll find out in a moment. Off of Viviendo Aspermante, Rough Living. Which is a split with Spit Boy. Maybe I will play a Spit Boy song. Alright, no, so I can officially enjoy this sticker now because I have actually voted. Alright, thanks for watching. This is the end of this episode. I was at the... Where is it? That's not what I wanted to do. So... And as has been the case almost the entire time I've lived in Washington, no postage is necessary to return a ballot in Washington State, which is, again, when you talk about barrier-free voting and wanting to maintain that, yeah, we've had 50 years of Republican representation. It's actually kind of amazing. And yeah, so again, but the past of that party is not the future of that party. Kim Wyman has she been in that role the entire time I've lived here? I don't know, but you can call yourself a Republican, but the newer crop of Republicans, yeah, America's First, Trump ass. Yeah, and I'm someone who has been known to vote for Republicans. Even tonight in this show, I was like, let me look at CCHAN's policies and whatnot and make a decision for myself. Just because you're a Republican doesn't rule you out in my, well, I mean, let's be honest, it does, but I'll consider it, and I've been known to vote, I think I voted for Kim Wyman, but I was just showing. I'm always like, and that's what my signature looks like. Robert Loja, Sammy Hagar, Eddie Mummy, Frank Stallone. Oh, this is Bad Night by Frank Stallone, performed by Frank Stallone, but written by Giorgio Moroder, perhaps, or produced by, yeah, and then possibly closing out with a fight, Giorgio Moroder, incidental Take It Higher by Larry Reed. This is how we're doing this. We are closing out. Again, yeah, I mentioned the phone. It's like impossible to injure yourself because there is a fire engine. His Frank Stallone. It's pretty good. In some future reality, let's like work with me on this. Like I'm talking about like 200 or 300 years into the future, because I worked in a restaurant where, let me how to describe this. Well, a couple days where they played an oldie station, K-Bomb in New Mexico, back to New Mexico, for decades. And I actually worked there, left the state, came back, worked there again. I was like, oh wow, you're still listening to K-Bomb. So a couple of things. One, I watched the station slowly shift from 50s, 60s to 60s, 70s, 70s, to finally, like as I was leaving that establishment in the, I worked there. I worked there on actual Y2K on the night of the millennium, which is to say December 31st, 1999 / January 1st, 2000. I worked there, but I left work. It was closed. They closed before midnight. Partially due to concerns about like whether the computers would work. Which I was like, y'all are dumb. This is dumb. Y'all, this is a joke, right? But whatever. I'll take the night off. I think I've also talked about this. Oh, I get this confused though. Was that Halloween night? No, that was not. No. Y2K, my Juggalo roommate, hi Sandy, and her friends came in and I served them and we had a nice evening. She was best friends with my girlfriend at the time, who lived actually in Oregon because she was going to school there. If I'm getting all my timelines correct, which I don't know. This is Take It Higher, performed by Larry Green, possibly followed by The Fight by Joe Jeremy. Am I going to skip this? No, I'm going to play this for sure. Okay, because this is exactly proves my point. Okay, back to the restaurant where it's called Carol's. It's not a secret because it's definitely they're closed. They don't exist anymore. I miss them. Shout out to David Nancaro, wherever you are. I miss the Caros. I miss Nancaro family who were very kind to me in multiple states, including New Mexico, Las Vegas, Oregon. I actually applied at a location in Oregon. I ate at a location in Oregon. I never actually worked at one in Oregon. I never worked at a location in California. That's where they started. Anyway, Karen's restaurants. My point was, at the location in New Mexico, they closed the 80s station. I mentioned this. Oh, I almost have to play Madonna now to close it out. Alright, well, I guess I do know how I'm going to play it out. Yeah, if they were live, I would take a vote. But yeah, no, by the end, when I worked there in 2000 or 2001, I can't remember when I stopped working there, probably into 2001, they were playing the 80s station K-Bomb, gave the late sounds of the 70s. K-Bomb in New Mexico was playing Madonna as oldies, and I was like, oh wow, the 80s are now oldies, and I guess I'm not complaining, I'm just realizing how that works. And what I also noticed through each sort of consecutive era, once they had cycled through playing every single hit, remember this is radio, this is day after day after day after day after day. Every hit so many times, they would start to cycle onto B-sides, and D-sides, C-sides and D-sides. Well, I know I'm ending this episode. Shit. Wow, yep. Yeah, fans will flip. Right? Yeah. Every song gives me 27 more songs I want to play, and yet I am tripping and breaking things and stepping. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. My point being, let me finish my point, and I will close this out. And yeah, keeping with this where we are, I'm gonna play Madonna, but I haven't decided which ones still. Um, oh, yeah, I have Midterm Madonna featuring Nicki Minaj. That's always an easy choice. Yeah, if I can use the label to. Yeah, it's just side B. Yeah, no, it's exactly where I'm holding it right now, but muscle memory only accounts for so much. You want to double check. Right. Ready to vote? Have voted. Cause I'm a bad bitch. We hit the elevator right up to the rooftop. The bass is pumping, make me wanna screw the top off. Yeah, no. Every song makes me think of 27 more songs I could sing and play, and but I think was the one I was thinking of. Because there was something specific.
I'm the winner. Beat, bitch, move. For I bang, with that ooh. That's you on my shoes. Ain't got a thing left for me to prove. It's that power of this whole night. It's that power of this straight. It's that go hard, go home, bitch. I'm a down to these hoes, no. We gon'
This is called Hold Tight. This is by Madonna off of Rebel Heart. I like this song too. It's not a single or hit. I just really like it. Because I've listened to it enough times and it follows the track I do.
Everything's gonna be alright.
This is where we're actually going to close out with, but before that, how's Daisicles good? Daisy wants to go outside? Let's do it. Alright, so there's, you can, yeah, you see that? You see that song? What the fuck is Arthur doing? Okay, so he wasn't so much mowing my lawn, but just storing his lawnmower on my lawn, which, okay, whatever, that's fine. That's how family works, right? You need someone, they're there for you, whether they knew it or not, whether they wanted to be or not, or were expected to be or not. And that's cool. Bye, dude. Is Luna inside? Sorry, actually, I'll be right back. I just want to check on my cat. I'm not sure if she's inside. I'm wondering, I probably want to return some of these books.
I'm the best the world's ever seen. The best ever. I'm somebody you'll never forget because I was born to sweat as a kid. Can't be stopped. I'm never falling again, and if I did, I'm coming back.
That's fun. Oh, Chance the Rapper. Featuring Chance the Rapper. We'll get to that another time. But yeah, no, we've been listening to Madonna featuring Nicki Minaj and other artists. As promised, we're closing out with Leftover Crap. You know, the dog is just too many great songs. Oh, crap. Alright, starting with side C, we're gonna play Baby Punchers, followed by an Outcome to End Bombs. And then these are the books I need to return to the library this week. I think we talked about all the books. This is called Cassandra Speaks. When Women Are the Storytellers, The Human Story Changes by Elizabeth Lesser. I can't say I read it. Yeah, I need to return it though. But I owned it in my house. I just kind of like hope just to absorb its energy while it's in my house and like flip through it and like, you know, like. Obviously I'm showing you illustrations because they're visual, but meditation instructions. Do no harm and take no shit. Word, right? Anyway. already talking about this, and I'm still like. Oh shit! Okay. Oh my gosh! I keep. Okay.
The New World Order reeks of dying empire odor, and changing the channel won't make that go away. As the veneer of democracy fades away, as the world's downsides until it explodes, as the shanty towns pile behind the
I'm pretty 99,000% sure that's Jello Biafra.
As everybody from gun crazy militias to anti-immigrant Nazis to fundamentalist child-raping Christians to gangster rappers to community activists to working families struggling for food on the table.
Haunted Bathhouse. Still working through it. That's it. Well, I do declare. But also. Put the cap on the fist screw though. You don't want that just like open and spilling everywhere. Oh my god, fist screwed everywhere would be the worst thing, but it can happen. And I would survive. If it spilled everywhere, I would survive. Just want to put it out there because now I see myself going genderqueer, those who can be on the sexual binary. And again, I think it's a sexual binary only because this book is from, look at how yellow this is. 19 Allison Books. (2002). And then of course, Tax the Rich, how loopholes and lobbyists make the rich even richer. No hockey. Sorry, that was like bad 80s comedy for a moment there. I don't know what to do. Yeah, but for real, tax the rich. On that note, I guess Jay-Z no longer owns Tidal. I missed that memo, but they were closing out with H to the Izzo.
Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. It's to the hero, be to the hero. Grasp the anthem, get your damn hands up. It's to the hero, to the hero. It's to the hero, to the hero. It's to the hero, to the hero. It's to the hero, to the hero.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for this Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the eighth wonder of the world, the flow of the century, Lois Thomas. Whoa! Thanks for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
Thank you for watching. For real.